My views every day, never before today's special, and the only one of the year. Here we go. Okay, what a lovely way to start off. You know, one of the things that is so fascinating about the Renergie H.P.N. is that you're getting everything. First of all, you look at that before, and she's beautiful, but her skin is uneven, her skin is dull, you see lines, you see wrinkles. In the after, it's bright, it's smooth, it's lifted. You can see that, oh my gosh, the way that this has improved that saggy look around the jowl area dramatically, the lines and wrinkles on the forehead. Take a look at those. Look at the before and look at the after. How does it do it? Because of the special HPN, 3 key ingredients: hyaluronic acid, peptides, but guess what? Not 5, or you hear us talk about 8 peptides, 300 different peptides, and niacinamide. That's the brightening that you are seeing on your screen. What an incredible value today, because I want to put this in perspective for everyone. At 092666. One of these, and you know, you've had, not every show, but you've had that opportunity and a few shows to see this remarkable cream. One of them is $145. And you know what? Worth every bit of it. By the way, you also have an SPF. Worth every single bit of that price. I swear by it. I have been using it since I was introduced to it. Well, guess what we're doing today? Oh yeah, we're going to give you a second one today. It is a $290 value. Your HSN price is $180. Guess what we are going to do? $135. So for less than the price of one, $10 less than the price of one, you're getting a second one today. We are shipping it to you for free. Yes, with everything. You have FlexPay on it as well. 3 FlexPay, $45 a payment. And I always love to say this, that you can go up to any of the over 2,500 counters that Lancme has. Literally around the globe, you will never find a value like this. And the cool thing about it is that you can go online right now and you can Google it and you can find $145 for one. You're not going to find this. 2 of them for $135 anywhere but right here at HSN. And by the way, we have it on auto ship. I suggest to do that. That way you are keeping that amazing value, and with auto ship you can speed up, slow down, or cancel at any time. But let me bring in our fabulous guest. I love that. Miss Jamie Vane is our Director of Artistry and Education. How are you, beautiful?
I am fantastic, and I'm so excited that we have this major launch for you. And guess what?
What?
I can guarantee you that we will not have another TS like this year. And this is your opportunity to dive into the world of Renergie. For those of you who already know Renergie, you know and love it because it gives you lifting, firming, tightening. It's addressing sagging in the facial contour area. So if you want results that are powerful and look like this, I want you to stop and look at your screen. In the before, you see a lot of ruddiness, discoloration. Look at the major lines down her cheek to her mouth, and look at those little lines above her lip. In the after, look at how smooth the skin on her upper lip looks. And it's really hard to treat the jowls,
the hardest, with the upper lip area. You can't do anything for that.
No, and the forehead.
And the forehead.
So imagine, oh look, that's a perfect segue. Here's a picture of Renergie hard at work. In the before, her 11 lines are curved. The 11 lines are the lines between your eyebrows. And look at all the crepey fine lines and wrinkles in her before. In the after, her forehead looks like glass. You don't even see those 11s anymore. And they're hard to treat.
They are. They are. And this is just the beginning. And what I love about, I mean, like I said, I've been using it, as you know, since we launched. Oh, by the way, we have Robert Cook with us.
Robert loves it too.
Robert, we have to show your handsome, handsome face. Robert Cook, of course, who is our wonderful makeup artist for Lancme, and Robert loves this as well, as we know. But this is so different, even from the regular Renergie, because I use the regular Renergie, but getting, and we'll tell you more about it, but the 300 peptides, getting the hyaluronic acid, getting the niacinamide, and there's one other thing I wanted to tell you about, because we have an amazing bonus buy that I also use every single night. Check this out. So this is the eye cream. This is the Renergie Eye. Normally $86. Oh, excuse me, $85. No, is it 85? Yeah, $85. Your price. Right now, when you buy the Today Special, it is $26 off. It is only $59 for that. That is incredible. And we can quickly show you a couple before and afters, because honestly, I want you, if you can do it, buy them both, Jamie.
Yes, because you are getting a full regimen of skincare to give you transformative results like this. Look at all of those little crow's feet. She's got about 6 or 7 of them, and that's the way crow's feet start. In the after, look at how softened and pushed up and out her wrinkles are.
Yes.
That is just using it morning and night, which is, you should be using your eye cream morning and night as well.
Exactly.
But look at this. Maybe this is you. You have that skin that maybe has lost that lift, and you find yourself doing this.
Yeah.
That's how you know Renergie is for you. Renergie, yes, we're gonna address your fine lines, we're gonna address your wrinkles, but we're taking it deeper. We're going into those deeper, stubborn, hard to reach wrinkles and jowls that just won't go. And Bobby, I love that you were talking about the ingredients, because that's what makes this really stellar. We have microhydrolyzed hyaluronic acid.
I love it. And that's the difference, right? Because we have the smaller molecules that can get in there. And we're now going back to talk about the cream. Tell me.
And then they penetrate in and give you that. And then we have brighteners. And those brighteners are really designed just to give you that long-term and short-term, you know, affix to your discoloration. And then we have our peptides. Bobby said it, we have 300 peptides.
That is unheard of, my friends.
Most peptide creams on the market, they only have between 15 and 20. We have 300 plant-based peptides to go in and get to work hard for your skin. So what do peptides do? That's a very sexy name we've heard a lot lately. Ingredient. I want you to think of it as your fighter. It is your warrior. It is fighting it against free radicals and aging and all of those things that come together to create the perfect storm known as discoloration, sagginess. Those peptides go into there and they tell your body, okay, collagen, it's time to make some more collagen and some more elastin. That's why this has been the #1 selling anti-age franchise in the world for since 1992.
That is an amazing statement to be able to make when you think, and you know, we all go into the malls and you see all the different counters, right? And you know all the different anti-aging creams. The fact that Renergie is #1. And I do want to mention at this point, you know, that Lancme spends over $1 billion a year in research. I love that, because that's what's giving you the cream that you are getting today. And on top of everything else, by the way, a tiny little bit goes a long way. You can see that it does it, like, immediately absorbs into your skin. But I love that you're also getting an SPF. You're getting an SPF 25. So you're also protecting your skin. So if you're the person who, like, during the day doesn't want to wear a lot of makeup, this is absolutely ideal. And I love the way it feels on your skin.
You know what, Bobby? You brought up SPF, and that's what's new about this Renergie. We as a company, we think about longevity, how your skin ages. And we are a group of scientists. Their only job is to figure out how we can make our products more effective for you and your skincare.
Love it.
So we have decided that we would put in a beautiful, lightweight SPF of 25. Bobby, did you know that the American Skin Cancer Foundation says that we must wear sunscreen every day to keep it soft and healthy and protected? Now, a lot of us, people who are darker like myself, we don't like to wear sunscreen because it looks ashy, it looks chalky, it's heavy, it's thick. Look, you can't even see it on my skin. And Bobby just had it on her skin. Bobby, where's your hand? Can we do Wonder Twin Powers Activate?
Why not?
So no ashy content for either one of us. And it's so lightweight. It's a very melting, like,
it does.
It melts into your skin.
Exactly.
Skincare should be a pleasure. It should be an experience. And it definitely is with this.
And if you're using it at night, you want your skin to get the treatment, not the pillow. And I have to remind you again, first of all, one of these, one is $145. So this is an amazing Today Special. The fact that you are getting a second one today for $10 $6 less than the price of one. And look, you always have 30 days. You have a 30-day return policy that goes right along with everything. If you know about it and use it already like I do and love it, go for the auto ship. That you are in control of. You can speed that up, slow it down, or you can cancel it absolutely anytime. And I know we have some clinicals, Pat. Hopefully we can bring some of those up on the screen. Yes, whatever you have, we're going to pop up on the screen for everyone to see. Because this is a cream, and like I said, this goes back to what I was talking about with all the research, right? Yes. That Lancme does. Yes. I mean, you don't bring a product to market
unless it's right.
Yes.
You know, we don't believe in just being first to market. We believe that what we say our products do should do for you. And that's why we said we've got to give you this Renergie line, which you already know we constantly update and renovate Renergie constantly, because it's like your cell phone, right? You're getting that new technology. So we're giving you that lifting, firming, tightening technology. We're giving you lots of beautiful ingredients that are going to help plump and push out your wrinkles, but we're also giving you ingredients that are going to tighten around your jowl area and your neck. And your face and your neck are one unit. So how do you know how much to use? You're going to take the size of a pea, emulsify it together, do your face, your neck, your décolleté, because you want the face, the neck, and the chest to all be one. Yes. And we have such great clinicals to explain how wonderful this is. We have one that we're gonna, if you don't mind, you guys want to pop it back up on the screen just so that we can talk to it, because these are so important. I can see it up there. Decreased appearance of fine lines and wrinkles of their face. So this is, again, these are clinicals, right? So this is these are measured results. And we saw that in those 11s. Remember her 11 lines?
Yes, we did.
That's the decrease that we're talking about.
We did. And how about this one? Decreased appearance of the wrinkles of the neck, lower face, sagging skin appears reduced. Those are measured results. Those are impressive.
All three of those are so critical to what healthy, younger looking skin looks like, right? Younger looking skin, reduced fine lines and wrinkles. The neck looks smooth. The face and the neck look one, right? But then also too, there's no sagging. There's you look tighter. That's the whole
more
point.
Defined, exactly.
Yes. We are all about lifting, firming, and tightening those facial contours. Now, if you're 25, Renergie is not for you. Right. We've got another set we're going to suggest to you later. Yeah, that's for us, because we want skin that looks incredible. And those before and afters were so telling, because you guys, I don't want you to take my word for it. I want you to see the power of it at work. If you look at the screen and you are experiencing the same thing our beautiful model is, which is texture issues, ruddiness, loss of elasticity, fine lines and wrinkles around the mouth and jowl area. Look at her after. That's just 8 short weeks of just using it twice a day, a pea-size amount. It is just measurable results.
So much younger, let's put it that way. So much younger. You see it cleaner, brighter, more defined, all of it. Here where we talk about the forehead lines as well, you can see the before, you can see the after in these. And if you have been on the fence, if you maybe you've looked at it before, you're like, oh, I'd like to try, but I'm not quite sure. The fact that you're getting 1 for free and $10 back in your pocket, that's exactly what you're getting.
That is so amazing.
And by the way, the bonus buy of the eye cream is very, very popular. And the eye cream, again, I think I said 85. It's like $88 is the regular price of that. $88. When you buy the Today Special, it's $59. $59 right now. So definitely pick that up if you can to go right along with it. But when we talk about 300 different peptides and a smaller molecular weight is a big deal.
It is.
You know, in peptides in the world of aging, each one of them basically have their own individual job to do, right? To attack all of those, we talk about the different visible signs of aging. But to get 300 is unheard of in the beauty world, absolutely unheard of. And it's part, you know, a part of the HPN, the H, hyaluronic acid, the peptides, over 300 peptides. Your N is your niacinamide, so that's that glorious brightening that heaven knows we all want on our skin too. Yeah,
and we've actually put in mica as well to give you additional brightening. So when you think about sunscreen and why we actually put it in this formula, I want to tell you a fact. I don't know if it's a fun fact, but it is a fact.
Oh no. Brace yourself. yourself.
Brace yourself. So when you experience sun damage, it actually takes 10 years for that damage to manifest and show on the surface of your skin. So when you're using Renergie, you are not only getting the power of those 300 peptides that are going to work and fighting those free radicals and giving you firmer, softer, younger looking, tighter skin, but we're giving you UVA and UVB broad spectrum protection so that we are protecting your skin from those UVA aging rays and those UVB burning rays. So you get skin that is protected today so it looks more beautiful tomorrow, 10 years from now. That's the beauty of Renergie.
That's what's frightening about that. You remember, like, I remember laying out with the album and the baby oil and the tin foil. It's like, yikes. Wow. So, but now you were starting to see all of that on our skin. By the way, thank you. I had the bonus buy, also super. So, Pat, my question about the bonus buys. On our bonus buys, sometimes you could buy up to 10 of them. Do we have a verification of how many we can buy?
That's a good question.
Okay, let's double check on that, because sometimes you can buy like many of them. So
that's awesome.
Robert, we need a man's opinion of this today's special.
Well, let me just tell you, I have used Lancme products for almost 40 years. I love Lancme because there's results. That's what I want to see. When you put on your Renergie creams, you want to see results. But as a makeup artist, the biggest thing I have is when clients come in, they say, I am tired of this drooping, the sagging. So the contouring and the redefining of the face with makeup, but how about just using a product that uplifts the skin, gives you this uplifted look, this tighter look, the neck, the décolleté, and your entire face, so I don't have to work as hard, especially with makeup, because I love makeup, but I love to hate makeup too. So nobody wants to wear a ton of makeup. We would rather have our skin look more uplifted, more firmed, more taut, and then we want that protection in the long run. I obviously have been in the sun. I love to be in the sun, but the damage is done. Born in the 60s, lived in the 80s, paying for that damage now. But let me tell you, when you start using Renergie, you'll understand why. It gives you this firmness, this tightness, without feeling like it's not your skin. Then what you're gonna love also is that these are results that do not wash off. These are results that you will continue to see over and over the longer that you use the products.
Exactly. Okay, look at beautiful Kirsten's skin. All right, my beauty, what do you think?
I absolutely love it. I always start with Genifique. So no matter what I do, my daily regimen always starts with Genifique. But I love that this plays so well with Genifique. So I put it right on top, and then I can go out into the Florida elements and deal with the Florida sun and the Florida UV rays, and I don't have to worry about my skin being damaged. It's protected. My skin is lifted. It's plumper. You can see that volume. Come back to it.
Bounce back.
See that little bounce back?
Look at that.
And I just love that it radiates. It is just, I also used to have this little kind of, what'd you call it earlier? The tech neck.
Looking down at your phone,
That's better than,
This is amazing. It's like a facelift without being a face. It's just amazing. I mean, this is so lifted now.
Beautiful.
I love it. I feel so confident. I can go out in public and just feel like I can speak to the world. I don't have to wear makeup, and I feel just beautiful.
You
look
are
beautiful.
Inside and out.
Look beautiful.
Oh, love you too.
But that's such an important thing. And how many women are watching right now that can't say that, right?
That they love their skin.
That you love your skin. You know, maybe you were using a cream that, worked for a while, then all of a sudden it's like, boom, plateau. Nothing's happening anymore. I'm not happy with the way my skin looks. Make one more purchase. And if you have just tuned in, this has never been a Today Special before. This is the only one of the year. But the fact that it's $145 for one. And you're buying for $135, $10 less than the price of one. You're getting a second one to go right along with it. Full size, $290 value. And I always say this, but I remember like when we launched Lancme here at HSN, we never had special prices. I mean, we had, just the mere fact that we had it and we would ship it to your home was huge. So what you are getting, the values, the exciting configurations that you're getting here is absolutely something you're getting nowhere else in the beauty world. And when we talk about Renergie, #1 anti-aging franchise in the world. And we know how many anti-aging products there are out there. I feel like I have a drawer of them myself, right?
You probably do.
Many,
yes,
many.
Thousands.
Yes, exactly, right? We're all there, and you think they work, if they work for a while and they don't work any longer.
Right, or maybe you were expecting them to work faster, and they weren't, so you got kind of bored going, okay, when am I gonna see results?
Right.
That's what I love about Renergie. You get those instant results with the hydration and the suppleness and the softness, but a week later, your skin's better. 4 weeks later, your skin is better. 8 weeks later, your skin is better. And you see this beautiful texture. It's so soft, lightweight, bouncy. A lot of people don't like to use sunscreen because they're afraid that it's thick and heavy. I want to show you how this just melts into your skin.
And you don't need much either,
You
Jamie.
don't.
I always
glad
grab
you
way
said
too
that.
much.
You need the size of a pea for your face, your neck, and your décolleté. I'm gonna take this all the way up my arm. I'm very hydrated on my arms, you guys. My elbows look great.
Beautiful.
But look, I want you to realize, look at that. There is no ashy gray cast.
None.
It's lightweight. I can still snap my fingers. That's why this is such an incredible product, because you're getting lifting, firming, tightening, all those things that you know, love about Renergie. We're gonna address your sagging, but now what we're doing is we're giving you protection from the sun. 80% of all of our aging comes from sun damage. So imagine if you can use this Renergie, get results like this, and have skin that looks better and brighter over time.
Why not?
Why not?
Exactly. Male, female, I mean, Robert gave you his opinion of it as well. And again, look at this before and after. I love this because you look at her skin in the after, you know, look at underneath the eye area, the cheek, you can see the plumpness in her cheek, you see the brightness in her cheek, the upper lip area of that nasal labial, right? Look at how that is just beautifully, beautifully softened. That's what this cream does. And the fact that you have an opportunity to get it home and try it. All right, this is another one. Because I'm telling you, those crazy lines above the lip, there's nothing.
There is nothing.
Right? You can't go out, you can't do fillers, you can't, there's nothing you're gonna do. Maybe you can go get a facelift.
Won't work there.
Right.
Because, you know, they won't because of the vertical line. But look at this.
That's so
This
good.
is I drink out of straws all the time, and it's my worst fear, right? That I'm gonna end up with lines. But now I'm not afraid anymore because I know I have Renergie, and I've been using Renergie for 4 years.
Proactive. I love that.
I'm proactive because and I'm proactive also in my sunscreen. Because I don't want to have sun damage. I want my skin to look like Kirsten and look beautiful without any makeup. And that's what Renergie can give you.
Definitely.
Oh, Bobby, something just came to my mind. Guys, I forgot to tell you, my apologies, LOL. The last 3 TSs that we've done here have sold out before Beauty Report. So I would be remiss if I didn't tell you guys that, because we are just having the best time here, and I forgot to tell you that, so I'm telling you that. If you love it, jump on it. Jump on it.
Jump on it. And again, this is one of the better values, too, that we have ever done.
So good.
As I said, $145 for one. Right there, just one. You can go out, you can Google, you can do your comparison shopping. $290 value that you're buying for $10 less than the price of one. So, and there we go. So we have it right up on the screen so everyone can see it. And I want to comment on this also when I didn't before.
Okay.
This is not 1 ounce. This is 1.7 ounces. You are getting 3.4 ounces today for $10 less than the price of 1.7, right?
That's
a lot of cream.
That's
and again,
a
as we
lot
said,
of cream.
it's a lot of cream, and you don't really need a lot. I mean, you'll see that when you get it home.
Size of a pea.
Yep, size of a pea. I love that we're shipping it to you. You have free shipping and handling on everything. You have 30 days. If you go for the auto ship, which I definitely suggest that you do, you can speed it up, slow down, or cancel at any time, but you keep the value.
And you know what? This is the first time that we've ever done something like this on a launch product. So we're so excited to bring you the TS, something brand new for you to snack on and your skin to fall in love with. I mean, you know Renergie is all about your lifting, your firming, your tightening, but it really is this area right here, that tech neck, that we all fight, because we know that we're gonna get lines and wrinkles. And we can accept that. What we can't accept is this. This is what we wanna fight. And And Renergie gives you that skin that's firmer, elastic, more youthful. When I know you just saw Kirsten apply, and I love the way she applies. I take it a little bit step further at night. I actually give myself like a little massage where I just kind of just go up. Kirsten's gonna do it for me and show my technique. But I literally just go completely up the skin after I put it on, and I just push the skin up. When I get to my neck, I am smoothing the skin up on my neck, all the way up to the ear and the jawline, because it's gotta work everywhere, right?
Oh, 100%.
So I just take that extra moment.
That feels so good anyway.
It feels so good. Just you take all your makeup off, or you wash your skin, and you're getting ready for the evening or the day, to start your skin out with protection, with the ultimate in hydration for skin that looks firmer, younger, elastic, and healthy looking. And all you need to do is put it on twice a day.
Wow.
Wow, and you get results like this. And Bobby, I would be remiss if I didn't tell you, results like this from a moisturizer are unheard of.
Oh my gosh. And you can see, look at, I mean, and I love, this is live models, not a magazine pre-produced. All right, very soon you're gonna see a clock that's coming up on your screen. I just verified, it is not 1 for 1. When you buy the Today Special, you can buy up to 10 of the Renergie eye creams. Think about that, up to 10 of them, not at $85, but at $59 today. And I always think to ask anymore because I was blown away by that. And that's incredible, right? It's an incredible opportunity. You can buy up to 5 of these when you buy just even, no, up to 10 when you buy 1 of the Today Specials. Okay, the clock is up on the screen.
You just taught me something new. I didn't know that.
I know. Well, you know, I found that out once, and then it's not always like that, but I always think to ask because that's a big deal if that's your eye cream.
And we all need eye cream.
Yes,
right?
Exactly. You always seem to run, I don't know, I always do seem to run out of that. Well, you will run out of it before.
It's the one that you should be using it twice a day, right? And it's a smaller jar, so yes, you're gonna go through it. But what I love is that you only need the size of a grain of rice to do both of your eyes. So you're saving money, there's value in how much you use, because our products are so concentrated, you don't need a lot. You need a pea for your whole face if you're using the
It's so hard to wrap your head around that because we're used to like digging in, right?
Scooping it out and going for it, right? But this you don't have to. So that saves you money. And the fact that we're giving you 2 and the perfect partner. You know what? We have to talk about the eye cream whenever you want to.
We're going to in a minute. We have only 2 minutes left on our today's special. That is it. So 2 more minutes for everyone. And at 092-666, you can see from your screen that you're getting both, that they are not 1 ounce. They're 1.7 ounces. It has never been a Today Special before. And this is it. This is the only Today Special for the entire year. What you see up in the graphic is so important, that 300 peptides, Jamie. That is a big deal.
You know what? We have the most, this cream has the most peptides in it on the market. We wanted to make sure, we sat down with our scientists, Dr. Annie Black, Dr. Joe T, and we said, listen, we need a revamp. How can we make Renergie even better than it is? What can we do? And we know that you are very, very serious about sagging, firming, tightening, but we also know that you get that slackening, you get that loss of elasticity because of sun damage. When you're exposed to the sun, all of that collagen and elastin starts to weaken. The binders that keeps them together, they actually start to separate and weaken, and that's when you start to see the slackening. So if you want skin that is firmer, that is tighter around your facial contours, if you want your skin to lose that ruddiness, lose that lackluster look, and get skin that's hydrated, firmer, tighter, #1 anti-age franchise in the world for any brand is Renergie. This is our award-winning skincare. Decreases the lines of the look of fine lines and wrinkles. It decreases wrinkles on the neck. We just saw Kirsten doing that.
And that's a clinical up there.
And that's a clinical. So a clinical is when we actually have a group of scientists in a lab actually measure the results. So I'm not just telling you that this is what it is. This is what the scientists measured when they studied this effect on the skin.
092-666 is the number. So do not hang up. We're going to continue to take all the calls coming.